Hello, my name is Martin, welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm in a drain. Stay tuned to learn more. So, I've been sat at home reading River Culvert Monthly, like you do. My life is so exciting. So, I thought I'd just do a short video today. It's only a little one. I thought I'd take you to a few of my favourite places in Manchester, and guess what? They're river culverts. So, we're just going to go down here in a minute. I'm going to show you a couple of really eerie but fantastic places that I love, and I'm going to give you an immersive experience. So, let's go. Now, we're going to go and look at the River Irk. We're just near Angel Meadow in Manchester, and the River Irk sort of concludes near here, just near the railway arches. But remember a video I did called Railway Arches, Rivers and Rain or something like that? I'll flash up the thumbnail on here. There was a great big cathedral-like culvert. Well, I found another one, and it's just down here. Now, you've probably seen it, you may know it even, but we're going to go down and take a look at that. So I'm just at the bottom end of Corporation Street here, just in Manchester. And this works on 3 levels. So down below the ground you've got the River Irk, then you've got the road, and then above ground you've got the railway viaducts. And just around this corner, some of you may know it, is the culvert we're going to go and look at. Now, what I find interesting about this is, if you look here, you can see the brick part at the top there, and then stone at the bottom. And it's the same on the other side. You've got bricks, and on the very bottom down there, stone. And so I'm wondering if it used to be just a little stone parapet or a little stone wall against the river, and on the other side was a little lower stone wall, and then all this brickwork was built obviously in the 1800s with the coming of the railways. But I don't know, it could be just a base for the brickwork, but it could be the original walls in the culvert. It's hard to tell. You've got to imagine it when there was no railway here. Right, okay, so you've seen the culvert now. It's massive, it's like a cathedral. Would you like to go down there? Would you like to get a rope and shimmy down there? No? No? Well, you're going down there. You're going to have a full-on immersive experience, and this is how we're going to do it. We have a GoPro on a string, a piece of string. GoPro, we lower down into the culvert, or basically we're lowering you down into the culvert. Now, it's going to come out, the picture will come out upside down, but obviously I can correct that in post-production. So, this is scary. This is like flying the drone, basically, because I really don't want to lose the GoPro now. But let's send it down, see what we can see. Right, here goes. Scary. So for a while you're going to see the wall, or it might spin round and go the right way, but let's just see what happens. And down we go. Right, so I think it's just off the edge of the bridge now. we've gone quite a long way down there. Oh yes, look at that. Covered in crap, but we've got our GoPro back, yay! I also love the way you can see the old bridge here as well, the old stone bridge with the bricks built on top of it, which again leads me to believe there's a lot of old stone structures that had brick just placed upon them, and it's the old stone ones that are probably the original stuff. I don't know, this mixture of stone and brick, I just think the brick came later. What do you think? Comment down below, but have a look at the old stone bridge here. So we're going to another culvert now, and it's just where the Irk drops underneath Manchester Victoria, and I love this place, and it's referred to by the urban exploring sort of urbex community as Optimus Prime. Don't you just love that? Optimus Prime. So some of you again may have seen it, you may not have seen it, but I just love this place. I've took pictures of it before, but I don't think I've ever properly videoed it. But it really is a big dramatic culvert, and there's no way I'm going in this one. I'll show you now. Now, if you was to go in this one, obviously you won't be able to go in this way because you've got too much of a drop there. You'd come from the other end. But as you can see, there's like a bank that you walk along, so you could actually go into it. And I think that bank extends all the way through it. And inside there is an old cattle bridge, which I would love to see. But it's a really ancient cattle bridge from when, obviously, before all this Victorian arches and brickwork was built. So I'll just show you these steps. I love these old steps as well. So just a little side story for you. So Victoria Station back in the day when I was younger, we used to take bets when we were leaving the station on a train that was going up Marsplatin Bank home, whether it would go the sidings way up past Red Bank carriage sidings, or whether it would go up the main bank. Of course I always lost, but occasionally the train would go up the sidings there. As you can see, the disused sidings. It was always a real treat because it went a really strange way through Collyhurst and past Red Bank carriage sidings. And also down here used to be the signal box for Victoria Station. I think it was just along here somewhere. And sometimes you get a locomotive, a big diesel locomotive stationed here. And then of course in the station, don't mind me, it's just a little side story. In the station you had the Marsplatin Banker, the Victoria Station pilot locomotive that was always usually a little locomotive that just chugged away all day in the station, and it was there just in case some train struggled getting up Marsplatin Bank, usually a freight train, and it would set off and go behind the freight train and push it up the bank. The Marsplatin Banker it was called, or we called it that. It was probably called the Victoria Station pilot, and some guy probably got a job to just to sit in that all day, chugging away in the middle of Victoria Station just to come to the aid of any trains that struggled up Marsplatin Bank. There you go, just a little side story for you, sorry about that. Right, so while we're on the subject of culverts, culvert day, I'm back here where you probably may recognise. Do you recognise this? I've done a video on this before. And I'm not going to bore you with going in again, although I am about to go in because I'm going to take my friend Lewis in because he wants to see it. So I'm going to go in there, but last time I was in there, there was something that I saw across the river that I never went and checked out. So while we're on this culvert day, I'm going to go back into this big culvert, and I'm going to check out this storm drain that's in there that I never looked at last time. Now if you want to see the full video about this culvert, I'll flash up the thumbnail now. It was called Exploring Underground River Culverts, something like that. But while he's on, And I've got a big torch. Let me show you my big torch. Look at this corker. I got it from B&Q the other day, and it's a rechargeable one. Let me show you this. Look at this I got from B&Q. Right, it weren't cheap, but that, honestly, I charged it the other day, and when I shone it into the air in night time, you would have thought the Luftwaffe were coming over. It was like, whoa, goes that far. Not so much a floodlight, more of a beam that goes off into the distance. This is brilliant. So when we get in there, I can try out my new torch, which is basically why I've come, just to try out my new torch, really, like you do. But yeah, I can't wait. Look at the beam on that. Look how far it goes into the distance. So here we go again, into the culvert. But we're going to investigate this thing over here. So, just got my torch shining on that. But first of all, I have to cross the river within the culvert. So here goes. So, things I do for YouTube. Oh my god, that current is fast. Oh shit. Forgive me if I'm crossing like an old lady, but I am trying desperately not to get wet. You know. It doesn't look much, but I'm telling you now, it's quite fast flowing that, it's really scary. Right, so I've managed to get across, so I'm on the other side of the river now, and we're going to go investigate my storm drain. You see where we are, not far from the entrance, and this is the storm drain that I never came into last time, so here we go. You know what, that is strange. That is like a warm draft coming out of there. Check out in there.
There's a load of fucking spider egg sacks all around the roof of the fucking tube. Oh, look at that fucker. Oh, look at them all.
So Lewis is not happy with the fact there's all spiders in there, but we're going to go inside and see what we can do. Right, so in we go. You ready? Oh, look at that. Wow. Whoa, look at that. Amazing. We're in some kind of big concrete shaft. Look at that thing there. Right up there. Manhole up there. I'll go up to the street. Really is amazing. And if you see what I'm studying, sort of studying fairly clean water. Absolutely vast. Oh, and there's some sort of shelf there. Don't know what that shelf's about, like a shelf, and then it goes up there. There must be water that flows down here. So we're going to go back out now and see if Lewis is out there. So it's quite fascinating that. See what we've got to crawl down. There's all massive spiders up above there that you can't quite see, but they're quite horrific. So you can't see the spiders, but they're quite horrific. And I'm not standing up because I'll get a head full of spiders if I do. I really don't fancy that. Just coming out now into the main culvert, if I just turn the camera around. And there we are. God, it's so warm. And that's where we come from down there. Job done. I enjoyed that once again. I always enjoy that culvert. Did you enjoy it? Quite an adventure for you.
I did enjoy it, yeah.
Have you conquered your fears?
Yeah, nearly.
You know what? We could have crossed right here. It's just much easier to have crossed right there at the entrance. Anyway, back out into the warmth now. It's a lovely sunny day again, it's quite warm. So that's the end of the video, just a short one today, just on my little bit of fascination with rivers and culverts and drains and things like that. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to find a few more to explore. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned because I'm working on another one as we speak, and I shall see you very soon in the next video. Bye for now.